Hello, it's Jude from Living a Colourful Life here, and welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a spritzer spray that can be used as a room infuser and used to spray on yourself. It can be used as a surface wipe, so a very multi-purpose product made at home with very few ingredients. So let's go right ahead and see how to do that. All the products that I have here to make this are all in a list lower down with a link for you, so you can go and check out anything that you need. And we have some witch hazel. This particular one comes from a company called Origins, and it's a very good way in which to let essential oils that we're using infuse into a liquid. And that works because there is 14% of alcohol in this particular witch hazel. So the oils merge and meld, and that then means that they fill every spray that you're going to make rather than the oils falling onto the surface. So it's an ideal starting product. I then have 3 different oils, and I have Eucalyptus by Mystic Moments, which is one of my favourite companies that I buy oils from. I also have red thyme and I have lemon. And red thyme is a wonderful antiviral, antibacterial oil, and it's really strong, so it's got quite a pungent aroma, just like the herb that you take from the garden, but obviously much stronger and very thoroughly distilled. And that gives a kind of woodiness to the blend. And then we have lemon, which is hugely uplifting and lively, and just spritzing around makes us feel like the sun is shining into the room. So really great. And the eucalyptus, of course, is just a great cleansing oil. I've got a couple of bottles. I've got a 100ml bottle here and a 50ml, and these are easy to buy online, and a couple of little spritzers here that just pop in the top. So I'm going to demonstrate making a 100ml bottle, and obviously if you're going to do a smaller bottle, then you just half the amount. I will mention these bottles that I have are glass bottles, and that's because these oils are quite strong, and sometimes plastic can actually denature when you're using the oils, so I like to use glass bottles where I can, and also of course we can recycle them and sterilise them and reuse them. So let's get right ahead. So I'm going to take my witch hazel and I'm going to add 50 mils of witch hazel to my jug here. There we are. And to make this a little bit less expensive to create, and also to give you the volume that you want in the bottle, I'm going to add 50 mils of water. Now it does dilute the witch hazel, but it's still absolutely fine for this product because you're going to be shaking it before you spritz it, so therefore the oils will get a chance to disperse each time you shake it and each time you infuse it into the room. And I'm going to start with my eucalyptus, and the number of drops that I need to put into this particular product is 80 drops. Now that's because you're only getting a small amount out into the spritzer. So I'm going to pop in 80 drops into here, and the combination, I'm going to start off with 40 eucalyptus. So it takes a little while, but this bottle's quite fast. The oils come out of droppers at a different rate, so that's me at 15, 20 now, so I'm halfway there, and you have to just be patient and inhale and take in the aroma and let all those drops filter into the liquid. There we are. So that's 40 there. Because thyme is so strong, I'm going to put in a bit less of that, so I'm only going to put in 20 thyme. So let me just drop those out, and this is a slower bottle. And if you find it's very slow and nothing's coming out, then that will sometimes mean there's an air block, in which case you just turn the bottle back, put it down and turn it upside down with the lid on, and then it will clear the block. So just counting there, almost at 20 drops, another 4, there we are. So that was 40 eucalyptus, 20 of red thyme, and then we're on to the fresh lively lemon. So we're going to have 20 of those. 3, 4, 5, halfway there. 20 of the lemon, great. So there they are. So the next bit's a little bit noisy because I'm going to have to whisk them all up. And you will find that the liquid goes cloudy, which is fabulous, because when it goes cloudy it means that the oils have infused into the witch hazel and it means they're blending beautifully for you. Ah, and you can just catch that aroma as you try it out. And that's all you need to do. So next job is to pour it into my 100ml bottle. Being quite careful. You can make these up in the bottle, but I do like to give them a good whisk, and I do find that it works better to make them in the little jug first, but it's totally okay if you don't have that. You can just put your witch hazel straight into the bottle, and then you can add your drops of oil to the bottle, pop your little spritzer in, and the spritzer will go all the way to the bottom. And then you could just shake it really furiously, and actually that would be okay. I love to get the aroma when I'm making these things, and it's filled the room, which is just lovely. So there we are, a fabulous spritzer, and it'll take a little moment of spraying to come through, but there it is, that beautiful mist. And I get the woodiness of the thyme, I get the freshness of the lemon, and that real depth of the eucalyptus, which was my starting oil. So a really, really ideal blend. You can spritz yourself, which is lovely, a little protection when you're going out and about. You can spray it in rooms, you can pop it on a surface, let it dry. It's a very fine mist, so you'll be able to pick these bottles up with the spritzer. And that's really important for this particular way of using these wonderful essential oils, which bring such pleasure into our days. So thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to sharing more time with you with Jude Living a Colourful Life. And just to be sure you don't miss anything wonderful coming up, do subscribe, and that way you will see when there are these fabulous creations happening in my little cottage with you. So thanks from Jude, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.